Hey guys, this is Brian, aka Texas Treasures, and I have a couple of questions for you today. Do you want to make more money on eBay? Do you know how to make a quality listing? If you want to make more money on eBay, then you need to know what a quality listing is. And today I want to go over the eBay quality listing report and go through an example of what a quality listing is and why it is important. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Let's talk about the why. Obviously, why you want to make quality listings. Quality listings will lead to more sales, which leads to more money in your pocket and your bank account. Well, what is a quality listing? This is the key, right? Well, luckily for us, eBay actually provides a report that tells us what they consider a quality listing. So I'm going to go through that report with you and then show you an example of one of my items that I feel would fall into that. So let me show you how to do this. If you go into your Sellers Hub, under the Performance tab, you over here on the right, you will see Download Listings Quality Report. You will want to click on that, and this will open up an Excel file where eBay puts together a lot of data. So let's go ahead and open this, and it shows you all the ways that eBay measures your listings, the quality of your listings compared to other eBay sellers. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, actually let me show you one of the categories that I do pretty well in. Men's clothing and shorts. I'm the 62nd bestseller out of 48,000 on eBay. But I think I want to look at, let's look at jeans. Like right now I'm ranked number 79 out of 79,000. And we're going to use this as our category to do a deep dive. So once you click on that, the first screen I showed you kind of gives you the overview. You can see how you rank on different categories. But the meat and potatoes of figuring out what a quality listing is when you actually dig in to one of these categories. And over here, they show you the buyer funnel. There's a lot of data here, like sellers selling in this category. There's 79,000. It shows you impressions per day, your rank versus others. Like I'm getting 72 per day. Click-through rate, and then the sales conversion rate. Like my sales conversion rate is 2.23% on men's jeans, and how you rank against others in the past month. All that's valuable, but I think the most valuable thing is this data over here. If you go to the bottom and scroll over where it says more benchmarks, this is the meat and potatoes of the report. So it will have your store. It will compare you versus the top 10% of sellers on eBay in this category, men's jeans. The bottom 10%. It will also look at your click-through rate and your sales conversion rate. Well, if you want to, it depends on what your goals are. Like I want to be one of the best jeans resellers on eBay. So I'm going to be comparing myself to the top 10%, the cream of the crop, the A grade eBay reseller, right? And that's going to be this column right here. And this is me. So these are the things that eBay rates you on. Number one, required item specifics that are filled out. Green means you're doing a good job. If it's red, there's an issue there. I, on average, do all 10 required item specifics. As you can see, the top 10% only do 8, and the bottom 10% only do 5. So you can kind of see where you rank there. I want to be above the top 10% in everything they measure, because if I'm doing a good job in the areas that they measure, they're going to promote my item more. All right. The brand name, I'm at 100%. Well, obviously, you need to put the brand. That's one of the most important keywords in the title. Most everyone gets that right. The top 10% is at 99%. MPN and UPC don't really apply to me since I primarily do pre-owned clothing. If you did new clothing, that might be important. Now this is important, right? The number of photos, I'm at 10.7, rounded up to 11. The top 10% are doing 7.8 or 8. So I'm taking almost 3 more pictures than the average person in the top 10%. So the number of pictures that you take in your listing is very important. This allows the buyer to see your item for numerous angles, and this will help them make their buying decision. The number of keywords in your title is also very important. I'm at 12.4. The top 10% is only at 11.5. So I'm getting almost one more keyword in my title than they are. Handling time, I do same day shipping. So I have 0 handling time. Look at this. The top 10% on average, they're doing 2-day handling time. Customers want their items fast. So the faster you can ship, the better you're going to do. I accept returns on 100% of my items. The top 10% eBay seller only does 42%. If you're a shopper, you're going to if it's a close call, you're going to pick the person that accepts returns. And not only that, 80% of my returns are free shipping versus only 12% of your top 10 offer free shipping. And within that free shipping, 13% of my returns are 30-day free shipping, and I've moved over to 60-day free shipping. That's 87%. Look at this. Only 2% of your top 10 sellers offer 60-day free returns. By me offering that, that is a massive advantage I have versus them. Promoted listings, I'm at 86% of my listings are promoted. I typically promote after 30 days if they haven't sold. That's why it's not 100%. Versus 44% of your top 10% eBay sellers. My average promoted rate is at 9% versus 5%. Now, of course, these numbers are going to depend on how much you're sourcing the item for, your selling model, what you can afford to do. So that may vary. Mileage may vary there. What else? 99% of my items are on a markdown sale. 100% of my items are best offer. For some reason, they're not measuring this against other sellers. 0% of mine are significantly not as described. Those are INADs in the past 90 days versus 1% of the top 10. The only thing that I could see that I have a bad mark on is negative feedback. I have 1% of these got a negative feedback. That means I probably got a bogus negative feedback on one item. I need to look into that. And they also measure your actual handling time and shipping time, but for some reason they're not showing me that. But I can look at the my top 10% competition. Their actual handling time is 2.9 days. Actual shipping time is 8.5. And look at the bottom 10%. Man, that's terrible. It takes them a week to ship and almost 20 days to receive their items. So these are the key metrics you want to look at. Figure out how you can improve yours so that you can have more quality listings. More quality listings is going to lead to more sales. So now that we've looked at the data, what does that look like? What does that look like on a real listing? So here's a listing I just did recently. And if you look at it, eBay walks you through the whole listing process, right? You have your title. And for me, on a pair of men's jeans, it's Levi's, it's the brand. The model, 569, what is it, jeans? Then is it men's or women's? And the size. So it's Levi's 569 jeans, men's 36 by 34. And then all the other keywords that are relevant. Loose is the fit, straight leg, boot cut, medium wash is the color, blue, and cotton. And I have 0 characters left. So let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, I got 15 keywords in this listing. So that's even above my average. Fill out the custom SKU. That's not in the report. Ooh, look at this. I don't normally use store categories anymore, so not sure why that's there. UPC doesn't apply. The condition is pre-owned. Condition description. And then the number of pictures, like we talked about, the number of pictures is very important. I've got 3, 6, 9. I've got 11 pictures here. I could probably squeeze in one more. I need to try to get 12, but 11 pictures is pretty good. Got the back, got the front, got all close-ups, got the tags, all the information they can need. Material, I need to add the material in there. Now these are the required. You need to make sure all these are filled out. Brand, type, waist, inseam, style, department, and color. And then do the recommended that are relevant. Don't feel like you have to force a recommended item specific if it doesn't work, but the ones that make sense, do it. Loose, the model, the waist, themes. I've got American and modern. It's denim, 100% cotton. It's made in Mexico. It's comfort with pockets. Medium wash. It uses a zipper. The rise, it's a high rise. This one is not vintage. It's not distressed. The pattern is solid. It has belt loops. And then for me, in the item description, I copy and paste the title again. And I include actual measurements because they may vary versus the tag. In this case, you can see it actually does. The waist is 2 inches bigger than the tag shows. And then the pricing is very important. They don't show you this in the eBay quality listing report, but here's another tip. I like to keep, if you have an eBay store subscription, under research, you can go to Terapeak product research. And here is where you can get a snapshot of your item over the past 90 days or even over the past year. So if I just type in the words Levi's 569 and I select pre-owned and I apply it, I get all this data. And this data is very important. And this only takes a second. Like you get the average sell price. This is selling for about $20. Average shipping is $9. People that do free shipping, the total number sold. And on the 365 day tab, which is where I'm at, it does not show you the sell-through rate. But if you switch it to 90 days, it will give you all this data. Actually, look on the past 90 days, it's selling for a little bit more money. Let's make sure. Oh, well, that's going to put in the new one. So let's go to used. Yeah, basically the same thing. Right at $20. Shipping's the same. The sell-through rate on this model is at 22%. So that's a good sell-through rate on a pre-owned pair of jeans. And you can actually look at the items that have sold, right? You can sort them by the sell price, the date sold. And you can get a snapshot. This one sold for 25, 18, 30, 24, 15, 20, 25, 14. And then obviously this, if you just want to do a real quick idea, this shows you on average they're selling for about 20. So you don't want to price your item too high. Well, it depends on your model too, right? Like the higher you price your item, typically the longer it's going to take. I'm going to price mine at $26.99. That's kind of in that market. I'm going to do that for a couple reasons. Number one, I take best offers. I consistently run markdown sales, so I put my items on sale. And I also offer a codeless coupon. So I'm willing to come down off that price. So I'm listed at $26.99. Knowing at around $19, $20 is the average and probably where I want to be. I will keep that in mind. I do 60-day free returns. My shipping is $8.99, and then I fill out the specifics and the weight, and that is a quality listing. So if you found this content beneficial, smash the like button, subscribe to get more eBay tips and tricks. Comment below. Tell me what do you think is a quality eBay listing, and we'll see you on the next video, guys.